Now, the Ministry of Health has revised the 8-week interval of receiving the second dose of the COVID-19 AstraZeneca vaccine to 12 weeks, citing shortages in supply. This comes as India battles to contain the COVID-19 infections that have registered the latest high. And as Raquel Mwangangi reports, not only is India's situation important to the globe due to the global COVID-19 vaccination drive, but also because India is the world's largest pharmaceutical supplier.
A new global record of new daily COVID-19 infections has been set by India, which is desperately trying to get a grip on a rampaging second wave of the virus. Famously known as the pharmacy of the world, India's COVID-19 situation is threatening the strides made by other governments in the fight against COVID-19, as well as the pharmaceutical sector, especially in Africa. With India temporarily holding all exports of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine to deal with local demand, which is getting more uncertain with every passing day, the uncertainty of availability of a second dose is one that plays on the minds of many.
And our plan as government is to still issue you with AstraZeneca as the second dose. So in the future, when you see us bringing in Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, or any other vaccine, it doesn't mean that you're allowed to mix. You cannot get AstraZeneca today and then 12 weeks later go and get Pfizer.
We are in constant discussion with COVAX on a daily basis. Last week they told us during the month of May, they will get 65 million doses outside of the India manufacturing. But now we are asking them how many are likely to come to Africa. So once we get the information, we will let Kenyans know.
Given the situation, the Ministry of Health has revised timelines for the administration of the vaccine, stating that the second dose will be issued after 12 weeks and not after 8 weeks as earlier indicated.
There will be no public health arm for you to get your vaccine dose at 12 weeks. It is still with a recommendation, and indeed, the science has shown that the immune response, the way your body will react to it, to offer you protection is better than if it is done at 8 weeks.
Further away from matters COVID-19 vaccine, Kenya is already experiencing a shortage of anti-diabetic medication arising from the restrictions in India as a means to contain the virus. The drugs are part of the final products exported to Kenya from India.
The last 2 or 3 months, we have started seeing some shortages coming up. The prices are still going up, but I cannot say that they are that dire.
Kenya receives 80% of pharmaceutical products from India, which include medication and active pharmaceutical ingredients, which are used for local manufacturing. However, if the situation in India stretches for months, the Kenya Pharmaceuticals Distributors Association states that there is no reason for worry in matters availability of medicine in the country.
We do not only rely on India. Apart from that, we have got other countries, the Pharmacy Appraisals Board, the Ministry of Health, had around the what we call parallel importation of pharmaceuticals. We are now using what we call emergency use authorization to get pharma from other countries, which before we were not trading it. Now we are getting a lot of products from Europe, especially Turkey.
At the moment, Kenya and the entire world can only wait and hope. One of the greatest causes of concern that has been on the radar before the pandemic and has now been brought to the forefront is the over-reliance of the global pharmaceutical supply chain on China and India. However, a high level of ambiguity is expected to remain until the spread of the SARS-CoV-2 virus is halted. Raquel Mwangangi, Citizen TV, Nairobi.